Ping me if you also have any other complaints on BBM. Oh, never mind. We're back on the Nocturnal Tribe. SK95 and Samir, I'm with Tumzo here, and he's busy checking out the links there.
His Facebook.
On the second series, by the way. Yeah, by the way, we have Reelsoul in the studio. And yeah, man, yeah, if you like the Jeremy accent there, you gotta like his accent. It's pretty nice. Hey, what's up, man?
How are you, my man?
I'm great, bruh. Yeah, I hear they've been teaching you Sisutu here.
They've been trying, bro. They've been trying.
How's the progress?
Kind of slow. Just being honest.
By the way, for the people who don't know who Reelsoul is, can you give us a little profile on who is Reelsoul and where you come from? What you doing in South Africa?
Well, my name is Reelsoul Rodriguez. I've been producing and DJing for the last 7 years. I'm from Los Angeles, and I'm also part of Soul Channel Music. And I'm here. Deep Forest brought me here for my first South African tour, consisting of about 10 to 12 gigs, right? 10 gigs. And yeah, man.
Are you loving it? How's South Africa so far?
It's
any groupies?
Groupies, everybody, bro. Pictures, it's crazy.
I hope it's not the male groupies, because I know with house we have a problem of male groupies. Any female groupies?
Yeah, bro. There's a few. There's been a few, man. There's been a few. So
we're gonna check your Facebook profile, and I'd like to see ladies there, not guys saying, "Hey, because I know. Can you tell us on the a couple of tracks that you worked on, like the highlights, the overall highlights of Reelsoul? Which tracks would you say actually stand out for most of your projects?
I gotta be honest with you, man. It was a release that I did in 2010, titled "Spin My Life" on Soul Channel Music, and on that track I produced it, I wrote it, and I also sang on it. A lot of people don't know that I was the one singing on it. So
I've got a feeling we're gonna hear how you sing.
Spin my life. Spin my life.
Oh, I remember that one.
So I mean that right there, I feel like that record put me on the map in South Africa, man. And I feel like that's the one that got me here. I got a bunch of licenses from it, and it got a lot of airplay from what I heard, and a lot of DJs were supporting it.
And when did this whole music thing in you start? Like,
I'll be honest with you,
what
bro.
inspired you?
I gotta go all the way back to like 1984 or 1985.
Yeah.
And
where were you, Seba? Oh, never mind. Yeah.
About 1984, 1985, man. You gotta keep in mind, back then we didn't have internet. There wasn't internet. There wasn't social networking. All we had was a radio and radio stations and 45s, 12 inches, cassettes, and I just, at a very young age, got obsessed with vinyl. Anybody in my family would tell you that I was going to be a producer. I was going to be something in music. Back then, they would tell you that. And I just fell in love with records, man. I fell in love with long versions of songs. I remember hearing songs on the radio that were 3 minutes long, and you'd go to the store and buy the 12-inch, and it's like 6-minute remix, you know what I mean? So just the whole vinyl thing, the music thing, seeing DJs play, seeing the DJ cue up a record, it was really inspiring to me. And
any specific people who also gave more interest, like who inspired you?
Oh yeah, man. My older brother, and my cousin Victor. My cousin Victor was a DJ around Los Angeles back in the so-called rave days, 89, 90, 91, 92. And he's actually the one that introduced me to one of my first house songs I ever heard, which was Little Louis Vega and Mark Anthony, Right on the Rhythm on Atlantic Records. After I heard that, I just fell in love with that deep, soulful sound. A lot of songs that were coming out of New York, labels like Nervous, Emotive, Strictly Rhythm, Louis Vega, Tony Humphries. I could go on and on, man.
Yeah, big names indeed.
Oh yeah.
Can you explain to us, this is a very random question. I would like to know, for you, how would you describe a good house track for you?
For me personally, from my personal opinion on a good house track is a solid 4/4 beat. Definitely with a good bass line, a solid deep bass line, whether it's a live bass, like a Gene Perez flavor bass, or a nice solid analog sounding bass, from a synthesizer. And of course, if you listen to 80% of all my productions that I've done in the last 7 years, always have Fender Rhodes electric pianos. So and high strings and a good vocal arrangement, good vocals.
Yeah,
That's what makes a solid house track for me.
And I'm glad you from back then with the vinyls and everything, and went on through the phase of digital and all that. Like, how was the transition from vinyl to digital affect? Like, how did you think it affected the industry? Do you think it's a good or bad?
I mean, it's a good thing because you could just put out a track, you know, put it up on a website like Facebook or somewhere, and you could just get it out there. But to me, there's also a downside. From the MP3 thing, it kind of really hurt the business. You know,
Yeah.
A lot of people ain't making the money that they were used to make in, 1995, you know. So it's like, it's a good thing. It's a good thing for the newer generation, and then also for, like, the people that are struggling, starving artists, you know what I'm saying? It could be a bad thing.
Any suggestion